Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Tesla. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Today we're going to be focusing on this smaller time frame structure here that we've had since around the 20th of May lows. So in here we are going to be looking into a bearish and a bullish count, and this is going to be the bullish count. In this one we are still having the possibility of this being a wave 1 and then wave 2 down here, although the wave 2 retraced so far that this is very unlikely. It would have been nice to see that we had some kind of swing failure pattern taking out these lows, so we wouldn't need to track the wave 1-2 scenario. We would still be tracking this ABC scenario, however again that would be bearish overall as this is a correction higher. Now I am calling this a bull count still, as we are going to be moving higher most likely, even if we are using the ABC here. Now again, on the first one we had 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into A or 1, 3 waves back here into wave B. Now I had the wave B and wave 2 previously down here at one of these lows. This looks the best at the moment. But again, if we are expecting wave C, we have to have them here. There's no other possibilities. We can't have a impulse wave structure starting from here and then have a wave 2 coming lower than the wave 1 start. So again, it's not my preference, this one, saying that we would have this as 1, 2, and then we would have this as a wave 4, this 5, and this as wave 3. It looks bad. There's no real like correlation between these wave structures saying that we would have this one here. Now if we are measuring this structure here, we can see that it barely gets to the 0.618, which is the minimum target of a three-way move. So if we are thinking this, we could be saying that we have some kind of three-way move here, whether it is part of this structure like so, or it is something else like this one. Well, this can't be, because yeah, this is the way to see this as a W, X and Y. I feel like I prefer that at the very moment, the best looking count overall. So let's label that in here and remove this one. This should be a minute. There we go. So how do we explain this structure here? In this we would have to have some kind of 5-3-5 setup. We can't have this one as it is way too slow or way too low of a degree. We can see that it does not get to the 0.618. There is a massive gap here, which would indicate again that there was a loss down selling pressure, but we don't see the structure in it here. So we would have to assume again, as this is stock market, that we would have something like this into here, then 3 waves here. That is the only scenario I see. Here we can definitely see that this could be a WXY, 3 waves, 3 waves, 3 waves, and here again that same scenario that I mentioned as an A, B and C on sub-minute scale, and this would complete the wave B or wave 2 here. Now at this point again we would be looking for higher prices, as this did not get below the start of the whole wave structure for a B, C at least. We would be looking into this structure of area from 1-to-1 extension of the wave 1 or A wave to the 1.382. So this would be our target area if this indeed is the case and indeed the count. Now it does look really impulsive here, so I definitely favor this being some kind of impulsive structure. Now whether is it part of this whole bullish count, I'm not quite sure. I just don't like the structure in here per se, but again it's not about what I like, but I'm just going to be saying that out loud. Yeah, let's get into the bearish scenario. I think this is one good look at this one. Again, if the third wave or this structure here goes beyond the 1.618 here, then it is more likely that this is indeed a 1, 2, 3. Although currently it looks very unlikely, as we did retrace so far here. Usually the targets for this kind of retracement are around the golden pocket here, where we did not stop at any point. So yeah, that's that. Local scenario, or bearish scenario, is saying that we had a correction completed here, and after that we would have 5-wave sequences coming downwards. So we had this first structure complete here, 5 waves into 1, 3 waves back, 5 waves again into sub-minuet 1 and 2 now. Again, invalidation point for this sub-minuet count here, or degree, would be right here at around $766. Now, this is definitely very bearish count. We can see that from the top. Again, we would be looking this as one of the drop downs here, and this would be again 1, 2, 1, 2. So most likely we would be getting that retracement, or the extension, sorry, here on the third wave, and even this target of 1.618 is nothing to it. If we are looking into the subway structure and saying that this is indeed around the pivot point that we're going to use, we would be seeing this 1.618 here around $516 as a target for the third wave only. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Let's relabel that, and that would only be the third. Then we would be looking for the fourth and fifth. If there's no other extensions here on this minuet count, we would be looking at here around $434. Of course, these targets are a bit different. If we are going to logarithmic scale, they are a bit higher, $470 or $480 for the fifth wave. At that point again, we would be almost around 3.618 extension of this first green count, and yeah, it would be really bearish scenario for Tesla. Let's see if we have any confluence around these ideas or numbers that I'm throwing off. 1.236 extension here for this larger WXY, that would come down. Let's see if there's any volume here. There is a volume cluster right here, so that somewhat makes sense. In this other arithmetic scale, the areas we would be looking at are quite similar. Yeah, this volume profile looks the best at the moment, or volume node from here. Other one would be all the way down here, starting at $200, which I definitely don't think we could get that low, but again, it is possible. For that though to happen, we would definitely need some other larger time frame structures to happen as well. But that is pretty much everything I wanted to share on Tesla at this very moment. If you have other accounts you would like to share, there's a link to my Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know in the comments below. For now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you on the next video. Bye bye.